Hey everyone, welcome to another English grammar lesson. Today we're going to talk a little bit more about subject-verb agreement. So yeah, like I said, we did do a little bit of introduction to this topic in our previous video, so if you want to go watch that one before you watch this one, that'd probably be a good idea. So at the end of our last video, we talked about what we call prepositional phrases. Phrases like at the bank, or in the bag, or on the shelf, or near the door, right? And we talked about how these phrases are not essential information. Instead, they're just extra or fluff. They help make your sentence more detailed, but you don't actually need them. So because of that, we talked about the idea of sort of ignoring them when you're trying to get your subject and verb to match. And so today we're going to be looking at even more phrases like that. They're not going to be prepositional phrases per se, but they will be extra and they will distract you if you're not careful. Let's take a look. The water stain, in addition to the pen marks, makes this page really hard to read, or the water stain, in addition to the pen marks, make this page really hard to read. Now, do not be confused. The comma stuff, the stuff in the middle of this sentence, is extra information. It should not affect the verb that you choose. This is what you should be looking at. And so you should say, the water stain, in addition to the pen marks, makes this page really hard to read. Another one. Her intelligence, combined with her personality, makes her a great employee, or her intelligence, combined with her personality, make her a great employee. Take out the extra stuff, and what have you got? Should be makes. Her intelligence makes her a great employee. One more like that before we move into some even trickier ones. Also, I'm going to stop reading them. Okay, so get that extra stuff out of there, and you should be left with is. My brother is. Now, remember, just because you see commas does not mean you just start eliminating stuff in your head. It has to be extra information, extra stuff. And just because there are commas does not mean that there's extra stuff. Like this. There are commas here, right? But none of it is extra. This is just a list. So you shouldn't be crossing out stuff in this situation. You should just say are, because all three of those things are on your list. Okay, so I said this was going to get tricky, and here we go. These words, right here on the screen, are all singular, meaning one. And that's because for all of these words, the word one could be added to the end of it. So when you see any of these, even if they don't have the word one written into the sentence, imagine that the word one is there, and that will help you. Like this. Now, I know you want to say no because there are two people, and two people no. But remember what I just said. This is one of those words that when you see it, you must think one, neither one. And if you said neither one, you would actually say knows. Neither Tim nor John knows where the kitten went. Moving on. Same thing here. I know there are two groups, so I know you want to say want, but when you see the word every, you need to imagine the word one after it, and every one wants to win. Last one. Again, yes, you have two people, but the word either should be seen as either one, and one person is going to come over. So either Tim or Aaron is going to come over. Whew. Okay, so that was a lot. And unfortunately, we actually still have one more video to go on this topic before you can consider yourself a master. Either way, whether you came here for a refresher or just now learning this stuff for the first time, I hope this video helped. Be sure to check out the free practice down in the description, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.